Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines. We offer daycare and boarding services with playtime and multiple beach park walks designed to have your dogs socialize and fulfilled. Pickups and drop-offs available. Grooming. Complete grooming services include bath, trim, nail, and ear cleaning. Results that will take your breath away. We also do house calls. Beach Power Walks, a 2-mile structured park walk designed to mentally and physically stimulate your companion. Don't forget our hands-on professional dog training services to make your dog a better behaved pet. Check out our full line of pet supplies. Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines.
Captain Shark's Marine Center is San Pedro's favorite marine hardware store that proudly supplies boat owners, fishermen, snorkelers, divers, and any other water sport enthusiast. With the largest inventory of fishing gear in Belize, we can help you enjoy the salt life and ocean outdoors with the perfect lure, rod and reel combo, and any other complimentary fishing tools such as bait knives, hook pliers, cast nets, and much more. If diving and snorkeling are your passions and hobby, then look no further for equipment. We carry a large assortment of masks, snorkels, fins, BCD vests, bodysuits, dive watches with reputable brands such as Cressy, Mattis, Tilos, and others. When you need to repair your fiberglass boat or Yamaha outboard motor, we offer the right materials and replacement parts to get the job done. Visit us at Lion Street opposite Maya Island Air or give us a call at 226-3370. And remember that for land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance, insuring you from life's unexpected.
This is a Jack X200. This is a very recommendable vehicle. Storage capacity to the max, right? Fuel efficient, easy rider, AC not a play, the pump, comfortable, and it carry me to all my destination. I can count on Jack to take me and my packages where I need to go. I recommend it anytime. We're the best from the West.
Good morning, my friends. How are you this morning? It's a wonderful Monday morning. Good to be back at work. We're starting the work week, so I'm hoping that everybody is up and sizzling, ready for work. It's the 29th day of June, the last Monday for the month of June, and soon we'll be entering the new month, which comes with a new season. You know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the lobster season, right? Everybody is waiting for that rise in numbers at the cash register, right? So let's see how it will start, how it will kick off. And we want to welcome you all to Good Morning San Pedro for today, the 29th day of June, 2026. My name is Elmer Cornejo. I'll be sitting in for our good friend Aiden Salazar, who is out on business today. He'll be back soon, so no worries. And we've got lots to talk about. But before we begin our conversation today, we want to take a look at the information available in terms of the weather. And for that, we get the information from our friends at the National Meteorological Service of Belize. As of 6:01 a.m. today, June 29, 2026, the general forecast reads as follows. General situation, generally fair weather conditions prevail. The 24-hour forecast, sunny with a few cloudy spells today and cloudy at times tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated, with a few more likely occurring mostly over southern and some central areas late tonight. A look at the marine conditions. The winds will be blowing from the east at 5 to 15 knots, while the sea state will be light chop, waves 2 to 4 feet. The temperatures here in the coast, 89 degrees Fahrenheit during the daytime, or 32 degrees Celsius. And then it gets cooler tonight, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, or 26 degrees Celsius. Inland temperatures will soar to 94 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, or 34 degrees Celsius. And then tonight it gets cooler, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, or 23 degrees Celsius. And for friends in the hills, their temperatures will peak at 82 degrees Fahrenheit during the day, or 28 degrees Celsius. And then tonight, a very cool 67 degrees Fahrenheit, or 19 degrees Celsius. The outlook for Tuesday and Tuesday night, cloudy at times with a few showers and thunderstorms occurring around the country on Tuesday. Then shower activity will decrease and become isolated Tuesday night, except for the south, where a few more are expected. The tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected over our region during the next 48 hours. Now we take a look at the tide. Today there is a high tide this morning at 9:03 a.m. and then it will be followed by a low tide at 4:46 p.m. later this evening. A high tide again comes in at 10:48 p.m. tonight, followed by a low tide tomorrow morning at 3:27 a.m. Today, the sun will go down at 6:31 p.m. and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:21 a.m. You know, I was thinking about that early today too. When I woke up around 5:10, I saw it outside. It was already clear. I was like, okay, am I late for work? But no, it's just that the sun rises earlier these days, okay? 5:21 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then the moon will rise at 6:36 p.m. this evening, and it will set tomorrow morning at 5:45 a.m. We say thank you very much to forecaster on duty Tariq Matthews for providing us with the general weather forecast. But you know, as is usual, we also take a look at the extended day forecast, the 4-day forecast, to see what the week will look like. On Tuesday, a few showers and thunderstorms can be expected, with the winds blowing from the east at 10 to 20 knots. In the coast, the temperatures will be around 87 degrees Fahrenheit during the daytime and 80 degrees Fahrenheit during the night. Inland, 92 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and 73 degrees Fahrenheit in the night. On Wednesday, generally fair with isolated showers or thunderstorms. The winds will still be blowing from the east, also at 10 to 20 knots. In the coast, temperatures will peak at 88 degrees Fahrenheit during the daytime and 81 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Inland, 93 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and 74 degrees Fahrenheit at night. And then on Thursday, mainly fair with isolated showers or thunderstorms. Again, the winds will blow from the east at 10 to 20 knots, and in the coast, the temperatures will rise to 89 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and 82 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Inland, 94 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and 74 degrees Fahrenheit at night. To close off the 4-day forecast, Friday says it will call for warm and mostly dry with little or no rain. This time the winds changes a little bit. It will be blowing from the east to northeast at 10 to 15 knots. In the coast, temperatures will reach 90 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and 82 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Inland, 95 degrees Fahrenheit during the daytime and 74 degrees Fahrenheit in the night. That closes off the extended weather forecast, the 4-day forecast, with the information from the National Met Service of Belize. Again, with info from forecaster on duty Tariq Matthews. And as you would know it, we're closing off almost the first month of the hurricane season, the month of June. Tomorrow is the last day of June, actually. And it has seemed peaceful, at least for us, Belize, and our friends in the Caribbean. So we take a look at the information provided by our friends at the National Hurricane Center in Miami. And as you can see, there seems to be only one situation out there. It's chance of cyclone formation in the next 7 days, only 10%. This is info as of 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, today, 29th of June. Offshore of the southeastern U.S. coast, disorganized showers and thunderstorms located off the southeastern U.S. coast are associated with an area of low pressure along a frontal boundary. Environmental conditions only appear marginally favorable for some tropical development over the next day or two as the system drifts southward and then westward before conditions become even less favorable later this week. Formation chance through the next 48 hours, low 10%, and through the next 7 days, also low 10%. So other than that, the rest of the Atlantic is looking very good. Awesome. That is good news for us again. So we're closing off the first month of the hurricane season rather peacefully, rather calm, rather silent. So we're very thankful for that. Again, with information from the National Hurricane Center in Miami. It's already now 40 minutes after 6 o'clock, my friends. It's 20 minutes away from the 7 o'clock hour. And we want to take time now to say happy birthday to each one of you celebrating your birthdays today. So if you woke up and it's your birthday, we want to wish you a very happy birthday from all of us here at Reef Radio and Reef Television. For you, we have Las Mañanitas.
Estas son las mañanitas que cantaba el rey David. Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos a ti. Despierta, mi bien, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció. Ya los pajaritos cantan, la alba ya se metió. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos todos cumpleaños feliz.
And there you have it, my friends. That was Las Mañanitas for you to celebrate your birthday. And we're hoping we're the first one to wish you happy birthday. You're special every single day, not only on your birthday, but it's because of your birthday we say happy birthday to you. It's 18 minutes away from the 7 o'clock hour, my friends. We have a lot to unpack this morning on a Monday. So we're going to get to our conversation right after the first commercial break. We'll be right back. This is Good Morning San Pedro.
Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Open-air restaurant serving Central American and Caribbean cuisine. Hidden Treasure serves dinner Wednesday to Monday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Located in the Escalante neighborhood 1.5 miles south of San Pedro town. Hidden Treasure offer a romantic and elegant dining experience. Make early reservations and ask for free shuttle service. Some restrictions apply. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, the perfect place to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, rehearsal dinners, and much more. Come, experience fine dining in an enchanting atmosphere. Live music every Thursday by a renowned Malaysian singer and keyboard player. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge. Telephone 226-4111 or 4236. Visit them at www.hiddentreasurebelize.com or on the socials. Hidden Treasure Restaurant and Lounge, San Pedro, Belize.
Benny's is kicking off Father's Day with popping deals for dad. In the month of June, visit a Benny's near you and get store-wide discounts on selected items such as Milwaukee and Axie Power Tools, Charbroil Barbecue Grills, car care products, Karcher pressure washers, and much, much more. Make dad happy with popping deals for dad in June, only at Benny's.
Benny's, oh, Benny's.
Make Atlantic Insurance a part of your travel plans when traveling to Chetumal, Cancun, Merida, or anywhere in Mexico. Whether it's for vacation, to conduct business, or just relaxation, you can purchase a minimum of 1 day or any number of days desired up to 1 year. Atlantic Insurance offers certified and reliable insurance policies from well-established Mexican insurance companies. For more information, you can visit any of our offices located countrywide or call 223-2657. To purchase online, visit our website at aicbelize.com. Travel with the best insurance coverage. Travel secure. Travel with peace of mind. Travel with Atlantic Insurance. Insuring you from life's unexpected.
Look here, your kitchen light there and the vent in the kitchen.
Mama going back in there right now.
And the coffee maker,
Just to try keep me the coffee warm for later.
where do you know?
I'll try think about what to eat.
You know the more you open or close the fridge, it takes longer for the food cool.
Uh-huh.
For a hot day like today, it burns more energy. You to charge your phone right now?
No.
Plug it out then. You really only wash 2 Lee socks and 1 Lee shirt? You don't know what small load burn the same amount of electricity as large loads?
But this is my favorite shirt.
You have to be more energy efficient. Use large loads. This AC they blow hard. You know, if you keep the temperature at 25 degrees Celsius or higher, you burn less energy and you also keep the place cool. And for a nice day like today, turn off the AC, open up the house and make some fresh breeze come in.
You know what? I think I get it now. As consumers, we need to be more energy efficient and practice energy conservation.
Welcome to Zyva Beauty, style and beauty, all in one place. Your one-stop shop for all things fabulous. Discover a stunning collection of makeup palettes, trendy accessories, sunglasses, adorable purses for adults and kids, mommy and daughter dresses, luscious lip glosses, glamorous eyelashes, and so much more. Hey, gorgeous, walk in or book your appointment today and let us help you unleash your inner beauty. We offer expert beauty services such as powder brows, lash lifts, lash extensions, lip micropigmentation, and rejuvenating facials. Find us on Pescador Drive next to Caramba Restaurant. Call 605-9256 or message us on Facebook. Zyva Beauty.
Welcome back, my friends, to Good Morning San Pedro. Today's edition, Monday, the 29th of June, 2026. The time is now 13 minutes away from 7 in the morning. We want to say welcome once again to our show. And thank you very much for joining the conversation this morning, wherever you're listening, wherever you're watching, in your homes, in your vehicles, in your offices already, wherever you're at. Thank you very much for making a part of your day. Before the break, we were saying that we had a lot to unpack, as you might already know. Last night, the unfortunate report came out about a murder here on the island of San Pedro. It happened around the Tres Cocos area of San Pedro town, north of the bridge, and unfortunately, there were fatalities. We received preliminary information early in the night, just minutes after it had happened. We weren't able to relay anybody's names at the moment because of unofficial reports. As you would know, unless there is official reports, then we're able to share names.
Well, we know
persons.
We can release that David Harmouche was one of the victims.
But now we know that some information has been released, not a lot. We do know who are the persons who were involved in the shooting last night. We know that David Harmouche is one of the victims who was killed at gunpoint, and also his security guard, Daniel Jones. They were on duty at the Island Supermarket in the Tres Cocos area last night when they were ambushed by gunmen who had arrived through, our understanding is that the reports allege that these men came on boat and they barged into the supermarket, killing both Jones and Harmouche. We are able to confirm that there were a number of expended shells at the area. Police have been combing and investigating the matter. We know that there is a third person who was injured. That third person is receiving treatment at this time. His condition is unknown. We just know that he had been taken to the health center so that he could receive medical attention. It is notable to mention that this is something that is very uncomforting. This is something that is very unwelcoming on the island of San Pedro, because Harmouche was also targeted when he had just opened his supermarket in December. He opened, let me remember, on the 14th of December of 2025. When he made his grand opening, 3 days after he had opened, his store, his business was targeted. There were persons who broke in and lit the store on fire, and it took him 6 months to get back to where he wanted to be, which was why he reopened the Island Supermarket 7 days ago, last Saturday, when again he was targeted. This time, unfortunately, the persons involved ended his life together with his security guard, and also injuring a third person. So it is a triple shooting, a double murder on the island of San Pedro, and we know that the police have a lot now to unravel, to investigate. This is not something to take lightly because this is something where we can see a pattern of behavior. Harmouche was targeted twice in less than 6 months. So it's likely that someone was not happy with Harmouche, someone wanted him gone. I know Dan was out there last night.
Yeah, we haven't confirmed that as of yet. But first of all, I'd just like to send our condolences, I'm sure, on behalf of the entire island to the Harmouche family. It's a big family here on the island.
It is a big family.
And they're all related, so our condolences for your loss. This is a tragedy. This shouldn't be happening on our island. And I knew David for a number of years.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like I said, this is a tragedy that shouldn't have happened. We haven't been able to confirm. There's a lot of speculation and a lot of rumors. We haven't had an official police report as of yet as to whether or not it was a robbery or they were targeting David in particular. That has not been confirmed by the police. That's only on social media at the moment. So we don't know that officially yet. We don't have a motive as of yet. So I just want to make that clear because I know a lot of people are speculating, rumors are going around. But as of yet, the police have not released an official statement, and their investigation is continuing. But yes, I was up there last night. I shopped there. I was just in there the other day, as a matter of fact, after they had just opened. And it's really close to where I live. And so I, as soon as I heard the news, I went up there. And yes, I was able to confirm there were 2 fatalities and that David was one of them. The security guard as well. There were 5 spent casings on the roadway. And yes, we saw, I do believe that there were a number of shells on the inside. Nobody was able to get in, so nobody knows for sure other than what the police are saying to maybe relatives, friends, family. But yes, they were pulling out a lot of those little yellow evidence markers, and I saw it was up to like number 40. What I could see through the window.
Yeah.
So this was obviously done with an automatic weapon.
Yep.
This wasn't just a handgun. This was an assault rifle probably, or a machine gun, a submachine gun. But yeah, it is something that I know there were a lot of people out there. There were a number of residents out there just in disbelief.
Yeah, the thing is that a lot of people know David, and his family, so they know that they're business
David's
people.
been here for a while, yeah.
And David has been on the island for a number of years, and he's been involved in a lot of community efforts.
Yeah.
So San Pedro people know who David is and, how much he has contributed to the community over the many years that he's been here, which is why he actually opened that island supermarket on the other side of the bridge, because in his mind he had shared with us, we want the people to also be shopping in a comfortable place where you can find everything that you want, because you're always listening to, I can't find this, I can't find it. So he says, we're going to try to make Island Supermarket a very special place where people can find everything that they need.
It's a really nice store. I enjoy shopping there. And like I said, it's just up the street from me, so it's nice and convenient for me.
We were able to gather some pictures and some videos last night, but because it's too gruesome, we're not going to be sharing
we're not
those.
going to show.
And we do know that the police officers had arrived there like minutes after it happened, but not much is being shared yet with the public. More than likely today, when the police department have their press briefing, they will be sharing more information later with the media around 10 a.m.
Yeah, I couldn't get much out of the police last night, and I didn't expect to get much from them either.
Yeah.
But I was able to talk to one of the owners there, and a few other people that directly involved, and that's how I was able to confirm the information that we got. But yeah, it is. This is something that everybody's kind of like, wow, in shock today.
Yeah, it has rattled everybody because these people are popular people, you know.
Yeah.
People know them for their contributions to San Pedro.
Yeah, I think mostly everybody. Maybe you don't know him by name, but if you saw his face, you'd recognize David. From I remember him from the hardware store. And, when he was there, because I go there all the time, and that's how I knew him, was from the hardware store. And he would always help me out, and it's painful when it's someone you know.
It is a sad day for San Pedro. That is what I'm gonna say. It's a sad day for San Pedro because for us to have a double murder, and you see what happens is that we know that his shop was burnt 6 months ago. So then we know you can only assume that something was going on, and he tried to open again 1 week after he's murdered. One of our followers on our Facebook page posted a video about her passing through in front of Island Supermarket in the evening. The sun was still out, it was about to set. The video actually shows David behind the cash register.
Oh, yeah.
And this would have been around 6:30 in the evening.
Yeah.
And hours later, this tragedy struck.
Yeah. And
because it happened around 9-ish.
Yeah, and also it wasn't just David; it was a security guard as well, Mr. Jones. I hear he was a retired school or a former school teacher. Was just
Mr. Jones, Mr.
Yeah, and our condolences to his family as well.
Of course.
But I mean, here's a guy just trying to make a living, just trying to feed his family.
Daniel Jones is his name.
Daniel Jones, yeah. And then, of course, the young reports of a young girl that was working there as well. And I mean, here she is, just trying to do a job, just trying to make a little bit of money. And you get in the center of these. So I'm hoping the police will be able to solve this. I know a lot of people don't have confidence in the police. There's a lot of comments on the Facebook page, which I think are unfair.
Yeah.
Everybody's, blaming the police for not knowing about it, that's really unfair. The police can't predict that. I'll just read some of them. All right, just on our Facebook page, let's see. Sarah Puck says, the police had a booth around that area. What happened with it? It was not a robbery. They went to kill, as usual, it will say, as police investigate. I don't recall a police booth being around there, Sarah. I know there's one in San Mateo. There was one in San Mateo.
I think she's referring to that small little wooden structure that was there right at the curb.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
But that was a long time ago before they even began constructing the paved street.
Yes, and they moved that up north.
Yeah.
They moved that further up north. So if that's the one you're talking about, yeah, that hasn't been there for years.
At least 10.
At least 10 years, yeah. So that's what's going on there. Not even a robbery because nothing was robbed or missing. We don't know that yet. We haven't had an official report on that. So unless you know something we don't know if anything was stolen yet. Police are currently on scene. Let's all take a big sigh of relief. The police on scene. The police are on scene. What a load of crap. What a load of crap. That's really unfair. The place was set on fire before. They should have never left the scene after the place was set on fire. What a joke, police department. Police can't be posted there all the time. Just don't have the resources for that. It's not, the police can't be posted there. So I'm sorry, David, I don't agree with your assessment. We don't have a huge police department here. We don't have a big forensic crime department. The police have to do what they can with what they have to work with. And I mean, everybody knows the police department here is understaffed, and they just these people that say the police should have known. How can they? That's just not.
Yeah,
that's not reasonable.
I think though that some effort should have been made, especially here on San Pedro, it's the premier tourist destination of Belize. We rely heavily on San Pedro for the influx of millions of tourist dollars to benefit the entire country. So at the very least, I believe that there should have by now been street cameras that are working, that are installed at specific,
Well, yeah,
places.
I mean, we have a lot of businesses that have cameras now. To put up street cameras, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
We have to look at the practical reality of it too. We can't just, even though this is a tourist destination, putting cameras on every street was going to cost a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And then someone has to monitor it, so I know the thing is we have to rely on each other as a community. And we have to be on the lookout for things that aren't right. Now, take for instance, it seems like these guys made their escape by boat.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
At 10 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, not a lot of boats on the water.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we need to get the Coast Guard to do more patrols. But here's where the community can help. You see a boat late at night, just make note of it, which direction they're going in. If everybody has a phone, take a little video maybe. Because that's something unusual. It's like, what's that boat doing out there this late at night? Everybody knows the regular boats that pass by. Everybody knows what time the traffic settles down. Also, strangers in your neighborhood, people you haven't seen before. These guys got to be staying somewhere. Unless they came in just to do this job specifically from the mainland. Now,
well, that's the part that we need to figure out.
That's the part we don't know yet. Sounds. We just remember we had a home invasion last week.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same guys? We don't know yet. I mean, it could be the same crew. Could be a crew from the mainland. Don't forget, I'm not sure if the SOE is still in place on the mainland, but usually when that goes in effect, the bag element can't move around, so they tend to spread out here.
Mm-hmm.
And then the crime goes up around here. Same around Christmas, same around Easter. They have a tendency to come out here, and I've seen them around. I used to live on the mainland. I'm like, what are you doing out here?
Well, it's still too early to
Still too early to speculate.
We just have to wait and see. I mean, of course, we're not going to get all the details, but we're going to have a clearer picture, a better understanding of what went down last night when the police department issues their press interview with the media later on today.
Yeah, hopefully they'll have some more information for us. But yeah, during the first little while after something like this happens, there's not a lot of information coming out. They'll give us the preliminary stuff, but as to motive and anything else, they're going to keep that tight to the vest for a while, and eventually it will probably come out as the investigation continues. But yeah, especially the first couple of hours when something like this happens, there's a lot of stuff going around, a lot of stuff flying around. And that's why I don't want to say, we can't say, it was a targeted assassination, it was this, it was that. We don't know yet. We have to wait and see. It's just too early to tell yet. So, people are, because what happens, people post this on social media and someone reads it and goes, oh, and then it just goes on and on and on and on. And we have to wait till the investigation it has some time to look at all the evidence and see what's going on.
It's very sad, because the Harmouche family has invested a lot of money into these different businesses. It's not a cheap venture, and it's for the benefit of the community.
No, that was a nice store. I mean, I'm sure that cost a lot of money to open. I mean, he had a lot of money invested in that store.
A lot of time, a lot of effort.
It wasn't just a little corner shop, with plywood and 2x4 shelving. This was all professionally done. It was like an American supermarket.
Mhm.
For those of you who haven't been there yet, it was big, spacious, wide aisles, freezers. Boy, I think they've had the most. I think they have the most freezers
I think so.
of anybody on the island.
It's the entire
Like
outskirts of the store.
2 walls.
Yep.
The one wall along the side, and then all along the back was all coolers and freezers.
Yep.
Reach-in coolers, reach-in freezers. Those are not cheap.
Nope.
And then professional shelving. It was a really nice. It's a really nice store, and
And now what we don't know is whether or not the store will continue operations.
Yeah, we don't
We
know
haven't
yet.
been able to confirm that part either as yet. But that is what I'm saying. That is how we hurt the community, because this is something essential for those people living around that area.
Yeah, I mean, that's really one of the closest stores I have, a big store like that. I mean, we have the little Super Buy by the bridge, but
Yeah.
it's kind of small. It's like the one down south.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have everything you need all the time, so you have to do multiple runs. But this store had and a lot of nice products too. A lot of stuff that you're like you say you look for.
Yeah, they have the entire lineup from sweet treats to
everything.
to your meats.
Yeah, that's why I was shopping there, and I was shopping there before the first time it opened, and then that was only 7 days, but I was in there a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
I went in afterwards and bought some of the stuff they had on sale after the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I said, I was just in there the other day to kind of congratulate them. David wasn't there when I went in, but I went in there and looked around, and wow, this is really nice, guys. Congratulating them on the reopening, and then this happens.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm kind of speechless today.
No, really, it is very sad to wake up to news like this. I think it reaches close because we knew who the guy was. We knew
I think
who
everybody,
the man was. And
anybody that's lived here for a period of time knows who David was.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, like you say, he's been here for a number of years.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a big part of the community.
Yep.
As are all the Harmouches.
Well, now the police department has this double murder too.
Yeah, I hope they can figure
to investigate.
It out. I hope they can figure it out.
We're really hoping that something will come out from this, and those involved, the perpetrators, can be held accountable for the untimely death of David and Mr. Jones.
Yeah, somebody knows something somewhere.
There has to be somebody who knows something.
And like I say, we as a community can help out too. I mean, like I said, when you see something, it just doesn't look right.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes, you get that gut feeling that, hey, this doesn't look right, but you don't want to say anything because you don't want to look, you feel like, oh, I shouldn't say anything really.
Right.
You should. It's better to be safe than sorry. And there, like I said, there's certain things you can look out for. New people in the neighborhood that you've never seen before, that have just moved in, that maybe look a little sketchy. People out early in the morning that shouldn't be out. I come in early sometimes, and I'm going like, why is that guy walking around at 4 o'clock in the morning? Like, why is he out here? Like, and I'm not saying that you can't walk out at 4 o'clock, but why are you walking out in the, why are you walking along the North Road at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's open. You're going to wake up somebody? You're not nobody's heading to work that early. Especially if they're walking south.
Yeah.
So, stuff like that, when you see really hot day, people wearing hoodies. Hoodies are, not saying that everybody that wears a hoodie is a criminal, but that tends to be the uniform of choice.
Right.
For, people, because it's a good way to hide your face.
Mm-hmm.
Just pull the hood up and put a mask on, and then you're disguised. So you see 3 guys in dark hoodies walking along the street, you may want to make a call.
Yeah.
And it doesn't hurt. I'm sure the police won't mind if you call and just report it. Will they come out? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But at least you've reported it to say, hey, look, it's like 2 in the morning. There's 3 guys walking down the road down south here, and they're all dressed in dark. So that's how we as a community can help. It's like a neighborhood watch. Have you ever heard of the neighborhood watch program? It's just like, be aware. A lot of people hear this thing, be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what's going on around your area. And that's just by keeping an eye out and saying, like, why are those guys there?
And in most cases, Dan, well, the data has proven that when something happens, it is always because the persons involved knew the victims, or they knew the area, they have been to the area before, they've been sneaking around before. Like, for example, with the home invasion of North.
Yep.
There had to be some knowledge that ring cost $25,000.
Yeah, that's the thing, I mean, that's exactly what I mean. Keep that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't brag. You don't need to brag. Now, I can pretty much say with confidence that, yeah, these guys' cases join out beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I looked at it, and when they told me last night that it looks like they took off by boat, you can see exactly how they would have gone in and out. There's an empty lot right on the south corner, and there's a dock right there.
Yep, there is.
And so, I mean, if you see a boat pull up in the middle of the night,
yeah, the thing is that everything surrounding the situation calls for an understanding that this was planned.
Yeah.
Carefully planned.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you don't. I mean, it's you don't walk around San Pedro with an assault rifle without drawing some attention. I mean, those things are hard to hide.
And it had to be a team, because someone had to be in that boat waiting.
Yeah. I think it was a team. I think. Well, we're gonna. I guess I was. Fortunately, there are security cameras there, and apparently they're working, from what we gather. So I'm sure the police are going through the security footage as we speak. And
I know Highland Supermarket has security cameras around it and inside.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
So hopefully
outside
they were able to. The surveillance camera was able to record something that would be useful for the investigators to check out really who these persons were, or at least have a description of who they are.
Well, I'm not holding out a lot of hope of that, because if it was planned out, they would have had their faces covered. I don't know that for sure, but I'm saying that's probably what we're going to find out. But I mean, we can still find out how many there were, how they moved, what they did, what they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
That will show us, a little bit more about. It'll give us a little bit of information, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope of identification photos.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this was planned, this doesn't sound like, from looking at it, it doesn't sound like it was just a random couple of guys just were driving by and go, hey, let's rob that place.
We're hoping that, the third person who is receiving medical attention is able to clarify some of these details to the police department, to the police investigators, because only so then we would, understand a little bit more about what really occurred and how it occurred. Mm-hmm. Because from all angles, from the reports that I've been able to gather, well, these persons were shooting at close range.
Yeah.
So, the victims must have ID'd them, must have figured out who they were, or at least been able to see who they are.
Yeah, the shots. It looks like the security guard was shot on the stairs. I can confirm that.
Yeah, he was shot on the stairs on the eastern.
And David was shot by the cash registers at the front, and because the police were putting those placards down right by the front window. Behind, as you're exiting, they have a little vestibule there where you exit.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just dropping markers down left, right, and center there. So, yeah, we've got to. I mean, we can speculate and we can assume. We don't want to make assumptions. We can give our opinions on what we think happened, but as far as officially what happened, we don't know yet to any certainty. We can only confirm 2 people were killed and 1 person is receiving medical treatment right now.
And we don't know the person's in condition as yet.
We don't know their condition as of yet. Well, you know, this happened late last night, so like you say, we'll probably.
They were
get
almost
more
nearing closure time because they close at 10.
Yeah.
So they were getting close to shutting down the shutters and, you know, calling it a day.
And that's usually when robberies occur. Because that's when there's the most amount of money in the cash register. And that's when people are kind of like, they're a little bit more, they are vigilant, but, you know, that's okay, it's time to go home. People tend to kind of maybe relax a little bit more. You know, end of the day, I'm tired, I want to get home. And so that's why we don't know if it was a robbery attempt or if it was a targeted
murder.
Targeted murder. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. So don't listen to postings on social media. Those are just guesses as well.
Well, we'll see what the police department has
We'll see what the police
to
department
share with
has
the
to
public
say.
later on today. And whatever update we are able to get, then we're going to be able to share that with our followers, our listeners on our different platforms. Sad day in San Pedro. Very, very sad day.
Sad day in San Pedro.
This is bad news to start off Monday.
Yeah.
But
after we just had the Dia de San Pedro, I hear the concert was a big success. You know, everybody was out having a good time, and then the next day we have this to deal with.
Yeah.
So, again, like you say, sad day. And I know a lot of people are going to be upset by this.
Yeah.
I'm upset by it.
Very upsetting, yes. Anyways, my friends, it's now 20 minutes after 7 in the morning. We will continue this conversation. We will take a look at what the leader of the opposition, Honorable Tracy Panton, has to say about this, and then we will make our own opinions about what was written from her office. We're going to take a short commercial break, and then when we come back, we continue with more of Good Morning San Pedro. Don't go away.
San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver. Of all necessities, water is of the most importance. And we all know living in the remote areas of the island requires special attention. Let the professionals at San Pedro Truck Service assist you. Their services include delivery of water for construction use, as well as potable drinking water, yard cleaning and clearing, freight service, professional septic cleaning. San Pedro Truck Service. Telephone 630-2940. Email cesarsurfa26@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't use it around here. I have my own bag.
get one of those. Captain Shark's Marine Center is San Pedro's favorite marine hardware store that proudly supplies boat owners, fishermen, snorkelers, divers, and any other water sport enthusiast. With the largest inventory of fishing gear in Belize, we can help you enjoy the salt life and ocean outdoors with the perfect lure, rod and reel combo, and any other complimentary fishing tools such as bait knives, hook pliers, cast nets, and much more. If diving and snorkeling are your passions and hobby, then look no further for equipment. We carry a large assortment of masks, snorkels, fins, BCD vests, bodysuits, dive watches with reputable brands such as Cressy, Mattis, Tilos, and others. When you need to repair your fiberglass boat or Yamaha outboard motor, we offer the right materials and replacement parts to get the job done. Visit us at Lion Street opposite Maya Island Air or give us a call at 226-3370. And remember that for land and sea, Captain Sharks is the place to be.
San Pedro, Castillo's hardware. From a well-established hardware store, now we online giving you more. Home or job site, no stress, no sweat. Everything you need, you could get. Household appliances, day or night. Shopping for supplies made easy and light. Click, click, boom, and the order done. Building in Belize just got more fun.
Why wait long in a line? Save your energy and your time. Delivery pulling up right by your gate. Castillo's hardware making building great.
Build smarter,
Shop easier. Castillo's making life sweeter.
anytime,
Anywhere, hardware shopping without a care.
browse online, get what you need.
Fast and easy with lightning speed.
Pick up or delivery, choose your way.
Castillo's got you covered every day. From your phone, just tap and buy. No more hassle, no more.
The AIC mobile app has been helping many to save time while getting more done, all from the comfort of their homes. When you download our mobile app, our services are at your fingertips. Log in using biometrics, view motor and property policies, file a claim and submit claim photos, request a quote, receive renewal reminders starting 6 weeks prior to renewal, submit renewal request, view branch locations, and obtain Google Map directions, make payments via Atlantic Bank Bill Pay, and even contact your customer care rep directly. Prospective clients will have limited access, but can request a quote, place a call to a branch, view branch locations and obtain Google Map directions, file a claim. And since all paperwork is completed beforehand, there's no waiting in line. With all the time you can save, can you afford not to use our app? Download today on the App Store or Play Store. The AIC mobile app. Insurance at your fingertips.
When the job calls, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. Strong, reliable, and built for the load. The Jack Freight Truck gets the job done. From the lumberyard to the work site, power your business with confidence. I can count on Jack to get the job done right.
Hello there, welcome back to Good Morning San Pedro. The time is 27 minutes past the 7 o'clock hour. Time has been, just crawling fast on us this morning. It's been an intense weekend here in San Pedro. A lot has happened, from an international artist being here to celebrate Dia de San Pedro to a double murder here on the island. And now we understand that the leader of the opposition has sent out a scathing press release from her office earlier this morning. And we want to continue our conversation there. But before, I saw a message here from Miss Doris. Before I forget, I just want to say happy birthday. It's to her daughter, Kyra Dawson, celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday to you. This one coming to you from your mom, Doris Montejo, with lots and lots of love. Before the break, my friends, we were speaking about the double murder here in San Pedro that occurred last night around 9 at the Island Supermarket. It was just reopened 1 week ago when tragedy struck last night, ending the lives of two persons. One, David, he's better known as David. His real name, I forgot it already. I just read it. But everybody on the island know him as David Harmouche, and also his security guard, Mr. Jones, who was a teacher. We've been hearing a lot of different reports coming in. We were saying that we're waiting for the police department to weigh in on the situation. What we do know for now is that the leader of the opposition has already weighed in, Tracy Panton. I would like to share this press release with you from her office. She titles it "A Nation in Crisis, a Nation Under Siege." From the desk of the leader of the opposition: Belize is under siege by crime and violence, and the nation can no longer pretend otherwise. The recent double murder in San Pedro, coupled with the tragic killing of 16-year-old Isaiah Norales in Dangriga, is a painful and unmistakable indication that Belize is a nation in crisis. The United Democratic Party joins the people of San Pedro and Dangriga and all Belizeans in mourning the tragic and senseless murders of members of their community. The United Democratic Party once more issues urgent plea to Prime Minister John Briceño and his cabinet. The people of Belize need action. We need strategic leadership within the Belize Police Department. We need to know that this government fully recognizes the gravity of this national crisis and is prepared to confront it with urgency, courage, and determination. The violence consuming our nation does not wear party colors. The bullets do not ask whether someone is PUP or UDP, rich or poor, black or white, young or old. They strike our children, our friends, our neighbors, or families. No one is immune. The UDP reiterates that we stand ready to be part of the solution this nation desperately seeks. Crime and violence are everyone's problem and must become everyone's priority. We will support any genuine effort aimed at protecting Belizean lives, restoring public safety, rebuilding public confidence in our law enforcement agencies, strengthening law enforcement, and bringing peace back to our streets. This is about the future of Belize. Belize cannot continue to accept the murder of our people as the new normal. We cannot continue to live from tragedy to tragedy, offering sympathy after the fact, while families bury their loved ones and communities live in fear. This loss of life due to senseless acts of violence is indicative of the times we now living in. The government is completely aloof, out of touch with the hardships so many are facing. We are living in difficult times. It is time that we extend our best efforts in serving the needs of this nation and stop protecting the interests and blatant acts of corruption by the favored few. We express our deepest condolences to the families who have lost loved ones. May the souls of the dearly departed rest in peace. That is from the office of the leader of the opposition, Honorable Tracy Panton. That was a lengthy press release, and
oh man, I don't even know where to begin with that. Okay, what's your solution, Tracy? You offer criticisms, you have absolutely zero solutions. What do you propose? Because this is just so self-serving. She offers absolutely zero solutions to the problem. Well, I mean, really?
Yeah, I think it was just
It's just a.
It was just
remember
spent beautifully.
Do you remember when we were talking? We talked about this last week. The UDP is going to pull up any little turnover, every little rock and any little piece, and start shooting bullets at the PUP for anything they can find. And this is a perfect example right here. I mean, this is not. This is what does she want the Prime Minister to do? Lock down everybody? You know, do we want to turn this into a police state? Like, what is your solution? It's easy to sit there and bang off of a press release and criticize everything, but she offers nothing. So I'm just, I can't even tell you what this, you know, this really kind of pisses me off, stuff like this. And I know I'm going to offend some UDP people out there. I'm sorry.
Well, now the new Minister of Police has a lot on his desk, you know. He already has a heavy portfolio of Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing.
Yeah.
And the police, the police department is not an easy task.
No, it's not. And I mean, the police aren't mind readers. They can't they can't predict the future. We don't have like the Minority Report here. You know, we got these two women laying in a bathtub that are predicting all the crimes that are about to be committed. That's just not reasonable. It's not practical. The police are here to respond to crime and help us as a community to bring crime down, but they need our assistance as well. They can't do it on their own.
I will agree with you, though, that her press release is just lengthy, well worded, well penned down, but offering no solutions or no real assistance to helping the situation.
It's just throwing random darts out there. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't think it was genuinely written to cause assistance other than sympathy.
No,
and to garner,
it's political. It's
an overhaul for more.
It's virtue signaling.
Negativity.
Yeah.
It's sad because people, you know, I've said this before. I was really happy when, you know, the reality was that the new leader of the opposition would have been a woman. But I'm very disheartened at the fact that Ms. Panton has been nothing else but, to me, if you would ask, useless to the UDP in terms of their leader, because they're still lingering, and, you know, we're entering that period of municipal elections. There's nothing to show there yet, and people are just waiting, grappling to expect hope for a better UDP, but nothing. And then when she writes something like this, instead of offering real concrete solutions to the dire need of the police department, you know, it speaks little about leadership.
Yeah, because if she gets in power, what is she going to do? She's not telling us. Like, she should. Okay, if I were in power, this is what I would do. Boom, 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 list your points. But she does not offer any of that. And that's where it falls short. That's really where it falls short. I mean, it's easy to criticize, but bring a solution. You know, I mean, we get that all the time. You know, oh, they should do something about it. Exactly what do you what they think should do about it?
What do you propose?
Well, I don't know, but we need to solve the problem. Okay, how? You want to be in charge? How? How do we solve this problem? But there's none of that in this press release. So anyway, this is a throwaway press release as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I mean, the fact is that, you know, these murders happened already. Could they have been prevented? That's anybody's guess.
Well, I mean, like I say, how do you know? You don't know what's in the mind of a criminal. You don't know. I mean, they had security out there. They have security cameras. I mean, what more can they do? So, I mean, unfortunately, the criminals have the advantage because they're casing the joint. They have a little bit more of an advantage because you're not expecting them. And I mean, this could happen to anybody, anywhere, at any time. You could just be walking along the street and get robbed. It's happened.
Yeah, because Miss Courtney has written on our live stream, what is the island going to do when there is no more tourists because of crime? And it is only us community that can salvage that, but we need to work together.
That's what, you know, that's what I'm saying. We need to work together. We need to be more vigilant. We need to be more aware of what's going on. Businesses can help out by putting cameras outside their businesses, pointing them at the street, even though it's not really their responsibility. That, you know, that helps the community. That's one. Put one camera outside pointing on the street, so the police, when somebody's, then we can track them as they go through the town. You know, and a lot of people, you see a lot of videos on Facebook, on TikTok, from businesses that have cameras outside.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Put
one
them
of our
inside, but-
followers say that the pharmacy next door has cameras, so maybe that will be an important part of the investigation too.
Yeah, hopefully
it's possible that it had grabbed something.
Hopefully, but I mean that area is pretty dark.
Yeah.
Where that pharmacy is. The light. I mean, when you go up north at night,
it's very dull.
It's very dark up there until you hit Island Supermarket, and then it's like bright because it's well lit. So I'm hoping the security cameras from the supermarket's going to give us something. But I mean, look at last time when the store when the arson occurred. They had video, they had pictures, and couldn't identify the guys.
Yeah.
And and still to this day they haven't caught them. They haven't caught the perpetrators of that. And like you know, like we say, that we know was we can pretty say with confidence that was planned out because nothing was stolen. I mean, there's a few other clues. The guys that were dressed in that was brand new camouflage gear they were wearing. That's the one thing I picked up. I'm like, that's not used stuff. That's brand. They just bought that. It was so crisp and clean. If you look at the photo,
you know that stretch there needs to be patrolled more by police though, because like for example the San Pedrito Highway, that is heavily trafficked by police.
You know what?
Every minute you would see them pass, and for some reason when people see the police patrolling, they feel safer. They feel more protected. It deters crime from happening. And I think that is what has to happen up north too.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the police department is stretched pretty thin here.
And we need more police officers.
We need more police on the island. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we need to bring the like they did in the city, bring the BDF to help them out. Give the soldiers have a little ride along with them. Because you don't want I mean, one police officer at night alone is not going to do very much. But we need to have people keeping an eye out on our community. Like I say, when you see a boat traveling around at 9, 10 o'clock at night, report it. Hey, you just saw a boat coming by, which is I find unusual. I'm just sitting out here, especially people who live along the coastline, that people live on the beach. You're sitting outside, maybe having a little Bellican, and you're just enjoying the evening, and don't usually see boats coming out at this time of night. Why? I don't recognize that boat. I know the boats that travel up and down here. Why is that boat out there?
One of our followers or listeners, Dan, is saying that one of the guys had on gray clothing and white sneakers as they ran towards the beach. So it was
somebody saw something.
Yeah.
We have some witnesses.
Yeah.
And I mean, that describes. I mean, that's not much of a description, but I mean, that's a little bit.
It's a start.
Yeah. It's a start. So we'll see. If you want to comment on our post, or did you put your phone number up if you want to call? If people want to call in.
Yeah, I did place it up. So
maybe you can give it out.
If people want to join the conversation, you can call us at that number.
Yeah, give it out.
It's 631-6559 to call in.
If you want
631-6559, and you can join the conversation.
Yeah, let's get
your morning, San Pedro.
Get your input on this. We'd like to hear from you as well. Get your thoughts on this. You want to comment on that or Tracy's post? Whatever you want to comment on. Tell us how you're feeling this morning.
Someone else is saying we got to look at it from all angles.
Yes, that's what we've been saying, right?
Like, why was it burnt down days before, after it opened, and now, after reopening again, this tragedy has happened?
Yeah, we can look at it from all angles, but let's not jump to conclusions.
Jackie is saying make police patrol more.
Yep. We need to maybe ask to have more police brought in. But then again, you're running into stuff. Where do we put them? Where do we house them? There's all kinds of logistics involved in it. Maybe we need a bigger police deployment out here. I mean, that would be something something that would be useful in your post, Tracy. Well, San Pedro I would maybe consider, increasing the San Pedro Police Department's budget, giving them building some housing, affordable housing for them,
right?
Or building, another barracks or something for them. Because you bring the police out here, but where are they going to sleep? Can't sleep in the station.
Yeah.
Can't have them patrolling 24 hours a day.
Anything we do comes with an expense, so...
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of just knee-jerk reactions. Say, bring more police in. Okay, all right. Comes at a cost. Not saying that that's the determining factor, but, where do we put them?
Yep.
So, the station's only so big. We only have so many vehicles for them. They only have so many vehicles. So, and I mean, this is going on. Like people go, we need more police in San Mateo. We need more police in San Pedrito. We need more police patrolling in, San Pablo. Everybody wants more police patrols.
Yeah,
but
for real.
night,
Even in the San Pablo area, I think it was maybe 2 months ago, when somebody was shot.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of guns on the street. That is what I'm saying. There's a lot of guns on the streets, and when there's a lot of guns on the streets, it means that there's going to be more crime happening. So like you were saying earlier, when you see something, you hear something, you think something is that wrong, you have a gut feeling. There is always that gut feeling when something is wrong.
Yeah.
You call in, you can always call the police department at 911. You don't have to leave your name. And there's Crime Stoppers Belize as well. That number is available to everybody, 922-TIPS.
Yeah.
So there are ways where you can relay your information and remain anonymous. But like I was saying earlier, it takes an entire community to change this situation, this panorama, especially here on San Pedro. I'm sure that we want to have San Pedro for many more years to come, for it to remain the first destination, tourist destination. We depend heavily on tourism for a living.
Yep.
But if we don't take care of it, guess what will happen?
Yep.
We'll disappear one day.
I mean, I would have liked to have heard Tracy say, if I get in, stricter gun laws. You get caught with an assault rifle, automatic 25 years in jail. You get caught with a gun, unlicensed, 10 years in jail. But unlicensed handgun, I know that's in place now, but maybe we need to toughen up on those laws so that they think twice about it. That way when they are walking down the street with an unlicensed firearm and the police happen to pick up on it, stop them. Do we want to do stop and frisk? I don't know.
It used to happen a lot more in the past.
Yeah, but then people call it unfair and, but is that what it's going to take? Is it going to take what El Salvador did and we just lock up all the gang members? I mean, how far do you want to go is the thing. I mean, we could probably make the island really secure, but there'd be police on every corner.
Yep.
I mean, if you take an example, well, like I said, El Salvador is one. Cuba's another one. Very rarely are there any firearm incidences in Cuba, because you get caught with a firearm in Cuba, boy, oh boy, you're going to jail pretty much for life.
Well, there were some I saw this post online where specific person asked, is Belize needing a Bukele government?
Yeah, I mean,
but it brings up that, that question mark in your head.
Yeah.
Should we?
Because as soon as you do that, people say, we've lost our freedom, we've lost our, you can never please everybody all the time.
Yep.
You know, as Abe Lincoln's famously quoted, right? You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time.
Yeah.
Because someone's always going to come out with, well, no, this is turning into a police state, and I'm not coming here anymore, and we've lost our freedom. And yeah, but we're also very safe. Cuba, they've lost their freedom, but I mean, Cuba is one of the safest destinations I feel safe in when I used to go there. Not so much lately, but before, I've been going to Cuba since the 80s, and I used to walk downtown Havana late at night and feel no fear because there was police on almost pretty much every corner of the city. You couldn't walk like 2 blocks without running into another police, either in a vehicle or just kind of hanging out on the corner. They had a lot of police there, and you felt safe. So like, if I get robbed, all I gotta do is yell out police, and they're going to be here in like 2 minutes. So, and I mean, that was the thing too. That's what they recommended. Hey, you know, if anybody gives you any hassle, just yell police and they'll run. They will run. And not because they're afraid of the police. They just know there's a lot of them around, within earshot usually. But I haven't been for a long time, and I don't know what the situation is now, the current situation that it was in. But yeah, I always told people, yeah, Cuba, man, that was one of the, that was one place where I did not I didn't let my guard down, but I just didn't have that, you know, that kind of like, I should be watching what I'm going.
Right.
And you felt safe there.
Jackie here is saying sometimes there is only 6 police working, and we need more police. True.
Yeah, 6 police can't cover the entire
police
island.
that willing to help the community. Sometimes you call the station and them ignore the call or take long to reach. Why? Because the ones that are patrolling are far and no transportation at the station. These are just logistics things that we obviously have to look into. But it's not to say that it shouldn't be looked into. It's just that it comes with a cost.
Yeah, 6 police at night. I mean, how long do you think it's going to take? I mean, they don't fly.
And regardless of whether you call the station and they don't answer, our civil duty, the right thing to do is to make the call and make the report.
Yeah.
Because it could happen to anybody at any time.
Yeah.
So
and, I mean, it takes a while to get from here to there. I mean, you know, it's not like a big city where the police are there in 6 minutes.
Exactly.
We don't have those resources. I mean, if you're up in Secret Beach, it's going to take them a while to get there.
Yep.
So you know, if I was living up in Secret Beach, I'd say, you know what, we pretty much gotta rely on ourselves up here. You're pretty much on your own when you're out in those isolated areas, even up north part of the island.
Yeah.
You know, you're up 7 miles. It's going to take the police a while because there is a substation up there, but by the time they receive the call, by the time they get in their vehicle, by the time they get to where you are, because, you know, we don't have paved roads everywhere, so they can't speed along real fast, but they can. It's like I said, it's not like a big major metropolitan city where they're there real quick.
And part of that problem is also that when you see the police mobile coming, you should get off the road because there is an emergency. That's why they're coming. That is how you do your part as a community.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's 9 minutes away from the hour, my friends. We're going to take a last commercial break, and then when we come back, we wrap up the show and we give closure to Good Morning San Pedro for today. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Truck service. You call, we deliver. Of all necessities, water is of the most importance. And we all know living in the remote areas of the island requires special attention. Let the professionals at San Pedro Truck Service assist you. Their services include delivery of water for construction use, as well as potable drinking water. yard cleaning and clearing, freight service, professional septic cleaning, San Pedro Truck Service, telephone 630-2940, email cesarsurfa26@gmail.com, like us on Facebook, San Pedro Truck Service. You call, we deliver.
Welcome to Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, your pharmacy with a little bit of everything. From proteins and natural multivitamins by Alpha Products to keep you on track for that perfect fitness goal. Cosmetics, we got it too. From Revlon, L'Oreal, and Maybelline to give you that perfect, beautiful skin. Check out our Forensi products for all hair types to give you that beautiful bouncing hair that you've always wanted. Take care of your skin with our Fruit of the Earth products and also our brand new baby aisle for all babies that you guys would love. We got you while you enjoy your Belizean vacation. Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics, located on Pescador Drive, San Pedro, and Burgess Key. Telephone 206-2227. Open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday and most holidays from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Visit us at Spice Pharmacy and Cosmetics.
At Cellular World, we believe technology shouldn't just be functional. It should make your home uniquely yours. Design your smart home with the full range of Samsung appliances and TVs. Equip your kitchen with smart and stylish fridges, advanced microwaves, and whisper-quiet dishwashers, bringing smart living to the heart of your home. Make daily tasks simple with efficient smart washers, powerful dryers, or an all-in-one laundry hub that adapts to your lifestyle. Experience true-to-life colors and spot-on sound with the Samsung Q LED Smart TV. Connect all your spaces instantly with the Smart Thing app for seamless control wherever you go. Get all your Samsung products today with the peace of mind that only the 1-year warranty from the authorized distributor can give you. So stop by your favorite location and start designing your smart home today. Only at Cellular World.
Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines. We offer daycare and boarding services with playtime and multiple beach park walks designed to have your dogs socialize and fulfilled. Pickups and drop-offs available. Grooming. Complete grooming services include bath, trim, nail, and ear cleaning. Results that will take your breath away. We also do house calls. Beach Power Walks, a 2-mile structured park walk designed to mentally and physically stimulate your companion. Don't forget our hands-on professional dog training services to make your dog a better behaved pet. Check out our full line of pet supplies. Pampered Paws, your pet experts. Calm, confident canines.
Okay, my friends, welcome back to Good Morning San Pedro. We're almost there at the end of the show for today. It's 4 minutes away from that 8 o'clock hour. I know parents don't have to be rushing today on a Monday because school is closed already. So they have that little break there to, breathe. The children can sleep a little longer. You have time to make an entire nice breakfast for your family. So that is a good thing, right, for Monday. At least you will have time to spend more with your children, with your families. So good for you all. And before the break, we were speaking about, the incidences that are happening here in San Pedro. I was reading on the comment section, Dan, of our live stream. And this person, Candy Ash, wrote something very troubling. She says something needs to be done with the pickup truck in San Pedro last night. A black one knocked down my family with an 8-month baby and didn't stop to render aid, I imagine. So, if Candy can send us more details of this incident so that we can look into it.
Black pickup truck.
But according to her comment, this happened last night here in San Pedro. A black pickup truck ran over her family and also an 8-month baby. The driver of the pickup did not stop to render assistance.
That's a criminal offense.
That's a criminal offense. It's a serious allegation. It's a serious report. So if Candy can send us some more details about this so that we can look into it and see what else we can find. Like, for example, who was the person who was knocked down? Was a police report made? Have they been able to gather information as to maybe what the license plate of that pickup truck was, where exactly it happened?
Well, there's probably not that many black pickup trucks on the island.
So more information would be useful. Yeah.
I hope she made a police report.
I hope so too.
You know,
if the police department is listening, well, they can go on our live stream and contact this person, Candy Ash, to get more information on this situation. That's a serious thing, you know.
Yeah.
You ran over a family and an 8-month baby.
Yeah. But don't go attacking everybody driving a black pickup truck.
Yeah. Of course not.
Okay. Don't go crazy, people.
Yep.
Let the police handle it.
Okay. Well, I think we were able to cover pretty much a lot this morning, Dan. Later on, I'm hoping we can get more information in relation to the double murder here on the island of San Pedro.
Yeah, we will post on our Facebook page if anything more.
We'll be able to share with our listeners or viewers more information as it becomes available. This time, we're just waiting for the factual checkup from the police department, with the press, with the media, so that we can provide more information. And again, if anybody saw something last night, come forward.
Yes, go help the police. I mean, you're not a snitch if you say anything.
Nope.
You know, I know a lot of people will get scared of talking to the police because they feel, oh, if I talk to the police, they're going to come after me. But that's what they rely on.
Yep.
And I mean, there are ways to contact the police anonymously. If you want to contact us, we can relay information as well. I mean, that's something we're willing to do as well.
Yep.
So if you don't want to be seen talking to the police, you can come and relay your story to us, and then we'll pass it along. That's one way of doing it, so you don't feel, oh, you know, my neighbors see me talking to the police, and now I'm going to be targeted next. Because that happens a lot, especially in the city. I mean, we had an issue with that. I remember years ago, we had an issue with jury members being targeted and intimidated whenever a jury trial was coming up in the court system. So that's why they sort of eliminated the jury system. And now a judge handles it, a magistrate. But I remember that very well. A lot of people were getting, I don't want to be on jury duty. I don't want to be on jury duty.
Everybody runs away from jury duty.
Well, because people would they'd get beat up if they didn't. You know, you found my cousin guilty, I'm coming after you. They used to get threats like that. So, you know, I can understand where people, you know, hey, I don't want to get involved. I don't want my family targeted. I don't want to be a target myself. But, you know, this is what I'm saying. We all have to participate as a community. If you know something, say something.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, if you don't want to talk directly to the police, you can go through a third party like us. There's other media houses out there as well.
Right.
There's the Sun, there's us, there's Channel 5, Channel 7. Now, like I said, I can guarantee you we won't provide your name or anything like that.
Of course not.
We will protect our sources. We don't reveal our sources.
All right, then.
I think it's that time. It's 8 o'clock, isn't it?
I think it's time to wrap up the show now. We really had a very intense conversation this morning. I wanted to say thank you to everybody who joined us in whatever way possible on our stream live, on our frequency radio, on television, on our YouTube platform, on our Facebook platform. Thank you very much for being a part of Good Morning San Pedro this morning. We want to invite you for tomorrow's edition of Good Morning San Pedro. We begin the show at 6:30 a.m. when we have another conversation to unpack. So please continue to enjoy the rest of your Monday morning. Have a great one. Stay with us on Reef TV and Reef Radio for great programming, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Until then, you have a great Monday.
For decades, BEL has powered Belize's growth and progress, lighting homes, energizing industries, and fueling national development. But in a world reshaped by extreme weather patterns, digital transformation, and evolving customer needs, the future of energy demands a new approach. The future of energy is now, and it's not just about new technology, it's about people and how we use, manage, and store power smarter. BEL is leading the transformation, blending modern advancements with the wisdom of sustainable energy practices. Integrating technologies will redefine how Belize produces and uses energy. With distributed generation and smart grid technologies, customers are becoming power partners. Energy is no longer a one-way street. BEL is making key investments that will reinforce the grid to make this a reality, ensuring energy security for generations. At BEL, we are more than an energy provider. We work to safeguard Belize's energy future, which will have demand response programs, where customers will be able to shift use during peak hours to take advantage of the new time of use or off-peak rate structures, customer energy portals, real-time insights and tools to track usage and manage energy smarter.